Yo, 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 what it is, what it is. We out here again, right back in. On my way to pick up another delivery. Actually on my way to Walmart. Just got finished hitting the dash. And yeah, life. Just got finished hitting the dash. And yeah, life is good. Life is good. And so in between these commutes, a lot of times I sit back and I self-develop more tactics to make it even better, to make it a even smoother uh, group. You know what I'm saying? A smoother way to add up income. And so I've learned so much over these, years of putting money together that I'm actually able to break down the process. You know, so the process becomes what it means to you. You know what I'm saying? What are you able to get out of it financially, lifestyle wise, and so forth and so on. Um, and so, like, I take a lot of my former blueprints to conduct my weeks. You know what I'm saying? On how I move and how I get certain add ups. You know what I mean? If I'm looking for a certain amount of week for that week, I can use my blueprint to break it down to see exactly what it is I need to make or how I need to make it. You know what I'm saying? What I need to make day by day. You know what I mean? Break down that 7 sometimes in the 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Um, which allows me to do a lot more. You know, being that I'm a operator, operate multiple apps. You just have to have an understanding of this is what it takes to get to this mark. You know what I mean? If I'm trying to see $800, then I know I need to have this amount. Might be 182 one day, might be $77 the next day. It all depends on how I got it prior and that layout, that regiment that I follow. Like these were some key points. Um, being that it's it's more harder to uh, know what you're gonna make if you've never made it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out there and start tallying up just to see what the weeks bring. What you made on one day that was different than the other day. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you go into a regimen of, um, okay, I know how much I made or what I did to get this amount, right? And so you're like, all right, well, I'm going to do this for the next few weeks. Go harder to see what it is to get a larger amount. You know what I mean? And so forth and so on. And so I don't have the paper with me, but I have it on my phone. I'm driving, of course, but you can actually see exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, being a operator is fascinating and fun, but no, one should know what to do, what apps to do to use to get that amount. You know what I'm saying? Because I've used one app to get over $1,000 a week and so forth and so on. But also I can dabble within each app to get that same amount. You know, so if one app I ripped and ran and got $282 in that day just off that one app, and whatever else was out there, I pieced that with it to make it a 350 or $400 day. Then I need to break that down into um, a, a formula. You know what I'm saying? That formula being using the rest of them to still get the same add up with less wear and tear on one app But with that formula, it allows you to breathe instead of run and hunt. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think that that's the biggest thing because it leaves leeway to add up on something else you may have found out or may be doing. And so, I have L, a LLC for my delivering service. And so I do appliances. I have a whole heap of things that I, dib and dabble with. But again, it fits me. So if any of that stuff get gone or bought, that's just a plus. Something else going into another account. Um, and so you take into consideration what it is you're hunting and what your desire is, and then you apply pressure to that. You know what I'm saying? Um, sounds complicit, but it's really simple than you think. So that becomes the biggest thing. Knowing what you're looking for, and then knowing what it's going to take to get it. You know what I'm saying? And that'll solve all your problems. What apps do you need to use to get this? What apps do you need to do to get this type of ad up? What time? How much time is it going to take using this app or this app to get that type of ad up? It makes it more of a breeze. Get on get on up early. You know what I mean? And do that hard run, and come back, see what you got, and then you're able to size up for the rep that from your prior um add ups where you are on a $700 week, $800 week, $900 week. You know what I'm saying? You're able to take that and corresponding with those days. Now you're like, all right, well, I hit the largest amount on Monday, and I got some short amounts that I hit on certain days out of another week that I can use for the weekend. I go out and get that $70 or that 45, but I went hard the rest of the time just to get that same add up that I got prior. Um, and so yeah, that's like the luxury of using apps because right now you're teaching yourself what it is that needs to be done in order to get uh, what it is you're looking for. You know. So I ask you, what type of apps are you into? What's holding you back from uh, visiting visiting these apps and using them as a source of income? You know what I mean? So I know I'm all over the place, but that's my main thing is getting you to understand pretty much there's all sorts of ways to get an ad up. We're not looking at one way fits all, you know. And I like it that way because you're giving apps a break in between. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not um overusing the app because what I learned from that overusing the app is pretty much you prone to a lot of violations from time to time that you don't understand how and why you got. But at the end of the day, when you in the groove, and again using that one app, you put all your weight on that app, and so after a while, they looking and trying to see what it is you're doing, and they zero in on the goods and bads, especially when you get up in number. 400-500 deliveries. With one app, yeah, they're critiquing you like crazy. And so yeah, that becomes my regiment. We're getting the ad up, and then learn your area where you are. You know what I'm saying? Learn where you at so you understand the direction just by reading the address. You know what I'm saying? Like you learn where you're going Some places have better service than others, no matter where you are. And so you want to combat for that too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love. That's what I love about, again, small towns. Being able to utilize small towns to get that as much money as you can, because in more city or wide places where it's convenience to a wider population, you're gonna have a lot of road construction. You're gonna have a lot of congested traffic, and then you caught within the lights. So I said it on a prior upload. That 5 or 10 miles become 25, 30 minutes sometimes, depending on what's going on in that area. In small towns, you don't have to worry about that, especially like country roads and stuff with country towns, country areas. You're able to get more money because that 5 miles that you're going might be 10 minutes. You know what I mean? And you ain't worried about no road construction really, or congested traffic due to the time of the day, people getting on work, getting off work, or even going in. It's not congested, and so you eating off a population of people who just utilizing the apps. I was out earlier and I was using 3 apps within the same area. I came and picked one order up and they didn't have the other one ready. So I told them I'll be back. I left, delivered that one, caught 3 dashes in between, made a quick $40, way less than an hour, but was able less than, I'm saying I went 2 miles, 5 miles, 3 miles, or something like that. Regardless of what, had that add up, came back, picked up that load from Walmart, went and took that. They threw me another one. I took that one, got another dash, went on to the crib. Had to get on, and I'm working on a project. And in between me being up, look on my order. So hold on. What's up, young man? Man, trying to be like you. They got you wide open.
Man, I just got here 10 minutes ago.
Damn.
Yeah, my sister's gender reveal was today.
Oh, a general?
Her gender reveal, yeah, for
For a baby.
Yep.
Oh, you got a nephew or a niece coming.
Man, it's a niece. Everybody, she cried. She wanted it to be a boy.
Oh man. Tell her she in for a treat though.
Oh yeah.
But them girls give you a run for your money.
Yeah.
But we love them all. See you in a little bit, man.
All right, yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. Don't mind. I'm benefit. Hey, this my homeboy right here. He works here at the Walmart that I'm at, but he also uses an app to make money. And so I want him to tell y'all exactly was it good or bad for him, and would he do it again?
Okay.
All right, you right there on the
All
camera.
right. Well, it was actually very easy money. What I can say is that working my job versus doing the Spark, you end up making way more money doing the Spark, because what I make working here, you can make that in a day. What I make in 2 days, you can make that in a day. What I make in 3 days, you can make that in a day. So yeah, it's something very useful and very resourceful, especially if you know what you're doing.
Hey, leave your handles, man. How can they find
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at NOVED __, and yeah, you can just follow me and I'll follow you back.
Appreciate you, brother. Real talk. I'll see you soon.
All right.
All right, so you see what I'm saying? It's not cap. I just pulled up. You roll with me all the way up to get the delivery. I actually got him and his brother hooked on on the app, this app here, and he came back that first week and was like, "Man, I appreciate you." It's like we just made like $800 in a week. You know, him and his brother got to it, and so I learned then. I was like, okay, this is something big anyway. I mean, I'm already doing it, so I ain't doubting my own process. But it's like I need to get more people, more people understood. In my area, is no one making money right now. You know what I'm saying? Not really. I got a few people that I put on, but outside of that, it's really nobody making money. And so, yeah, I'm gonna teach you, especially if you already out here. It shows me if you coming to work every day, it shows me that you don't mind getting up making a dollar. And that's the only thing about it. You in charge of getting up making your own money. You a 1099 worker. But to see how astounded he was when he got the information, uh, let me know furthermore that hey, a lot of folks need, you know what I'm saying, this good information to be able. And I got I got some more people. I got another guy came to me today. He was like, I turned him on to another app, and he's been trying to make some extra ends, and having a little trouble at the house, and we all going through it. And so I'm scanning my badge in, my barcode in for this delivery, so you can see it. Um, but yeah, so a lot of people are, we all are, and if I can help, I'm gonna be a help. The main thing is understanding that I don't take anything for granted, and I hope nobody else does. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the sucky part. Taking stuff for granted. But have fun in the process. Do what you know until you know better. You know, don't take those bad days or what you call bad days. Don't take them in as bad days, but just days of lessons. Um, and so, like I was talking about the other guy, he was talking about, hey, I'm a I'm about to set me up. He got the day-to-day work app. I gave him one he can sign up and make money that day. You know what I mean? They'll cash you out, and he making a lot more. He making. He was happy. He was like, "Man, I seen some $19 an hour, $25 an hour. I can get to the job. I just don't have license." He said, "So I'm already set up, and I'm going to get a gig." And so that was real good to me, man. Like I was like, and he's young, he's hungry, he got a child. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh man, that's cool. He was like, man, I'm on your YouTube, I'm watching you. I'm subscribed now, So he's like, all right, that's bet. He's like, I'm going through the old ones, and I'm looking at them, trying to see, man, what else you got out there. And so I'm gonna have some gig talks. I know a lot of times outside of Gig Talk Tuesdays, I'm on the road talking. But I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna analyze one app a day. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going through the motions of try this out, at all in one segment. We're gonna pull up one that I have, one that I use. We're gonna dissect it, look at how long it's been out, the good and bad with the reviews, and see if it's something you can apply to yourself. Some things I got an app you can go out and long as you're in there shopping, you might be shopping for the house. They might be trying to look at a shelf. It's like a auditing app. But regardless of what, they may pay you $25 just to find their product, take a picture of that shelf just to see if it's what it is supposed to be. Some of them ask you to measure it out with a tape measure to make sure the shelves and stuff. Like it's a unique app, but you ain't going out your way to do nothing. You going to make that quick dollar and accept that job, find the product, take a picture. I think they want like 4 pictures of the product, so you just taking different angles, and then what you do, submit it. That money goes in your account. Then you go to the counter, pay for your stuff, and go into the house. Been on here enough. I know where I'm going. Same I always say. I know I'm going to a place that I don't have a lot of service, right? And so I try to end those fast so I don't go into that no service zone. You feel what I'm saying? But again, this is Carolina. This is another episode. Segment of IIP, where information is power. You know what I'm saying? Remote because happen. It's not just gigging. It's just not operation. It's my occupation. It's how we making money. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, Mr. Carolina 750 at gmail.com. Or, I'm on the road, tap in 729 919 729 2099. And to the next time, people, peace out.